Greetings everyone and welcome back to some more Sorcery episode 21 maybe? I think so. Yeah, time to move on. We had a nice sleep in this storage, I think it was, on straw. You search around the straw to see if anything has been left behind from the last time place was stocked, and in one corner you find a jewel of gold. What a stroke of luck. You peek through the doorway. The street outside seems quiet. You head for the door once more. You enter the side street where you encounter the trio of guards. I really feel we should go to the left. Return to main road and check this area. Because, I don't know, I'm just curious what is this place. It's... Do every tower holds its own story? I honestly have no idea what could this possibly be. Let's move north. North. The road leads away towards the ruined portion of the citadel. The air moves a little around you, still icy but fresh. The road ends in a tall wall of obsidian black bricks. Tall enough to keep out a giant, but the wall has crumbled, brought down by the piercing light with vines that cover its length. You could scramble over the fallen stones and inside easily enough. As the morning moves on, the wind begins to rise. You scramble up onto a block and peer over the wall. Beyond stretches an empty region of leaping water, from which tall, isolated, gloomy towers rise. Strange noises reach you from across the wall. Also, this is like on water. Huh. You scramble up and over the broken wall into a narrow strand of stones on the edge of a watery pool. Towers rise on all sides, connected by spidery paths. Sand is scattered over the edge of the pool. You scoop up a couple of handfuls of usable sand. The path between the towers awaits. Oh, I was wondering what's happened, but the camera like tilted more so we can see better where we're going. That's actually pretty neat. You leave the shade of the wall and follow the stepping stones out across the water. Everywhere the signs of ruin abound. Weeds crack the stones, turret roofs and batteries half collapsed into heaps. Why has the Archmage allowed such ruin? Surely the rumors of his death cannot be true. What is this place? It looks like no part of Mapang you have yet encountered. The air itself is somehow different. There is a tension in here. The air itself feels tightened, as though the world is stretched thin here, a tamed drum skin piled over a too-wide frame. It feels as though the tiniest step might unleash a powerful rupture. I really don't want something to kill me now, actually. You look up at the stars but can't find nothing. The starlight seems to bend and deepen before it can reach you, as though being funneled away. What is happening in this place? The path splits here, with the shortest way leading up an arched doorway in a nearby tower. You look over at the nearby tower. It is a squat and ugly, with a low, slight squelch archway leading inside, but you must keep moving. Oh yeah, so we can like visit the towers. Man, I'm really curious, but I feel at least one of them will be a deadly trap. How would I know it is or it isn't? We are good on stamina though, relatively fine on rations and gold, so let's check. As the sun climbs the sky, the winds rise. You cross the water and push your way inside the crumbling tower without knowing what you might find. Once inside, you immediately break out into a smile. Oh, this tower might be gloomy, but it's certainly a relief after the ruin outside. You have a quick peer around the room, this way and that. It is curiously dark. You pay special attention to the corners, hoping to find something interesting. A colorful spider, maybe, or some nice, juicy moss. You don't see anything, and after a while start to feel a bit let down. The atmosphere of this place seems genuinely good for you. What a charming place. I do have bad feelings about this. Why all of the sudden this dreadful situation where we are in a city haunted by fucking guards, we find this place which is so friendly where we can sit? You open your arms to cast a spell and end up falling over backwards and collapsing into giggles. Such a shame there is no one here to enjoy this place with you. It's quite delightful. There is something shifty about this place. Fuck this, we're going out. You look over at the doors, there is one behind you and one in front of you, but when you try to count them, you find you can't quite manage it. It's probably because turning to look at one means other one is behind. So you can't see it anymore. And you can hardly count something you can't see after all. Eventually you decide that there are most likely two doors here, even if you can't really be certain. You head for the door, but get distracted by the way. The view of the world outside moves left, right, and a little as you sway from side to side. You are soon standing on the spot and just swaying. Shit. We are fucked. We really are fucked. I knew this will be something bad. I don't want to sit down. I feel like sitting down is just like death sentence. We're gonna stay here forever and laugh my ass off till I die of hunger or something. Just let me leave. Why would you leave? This empty chamber is fascinating. You turn around and on the spot a few times to get a full view and fall over. I can either embrace it or pray for aid, but we just fucking sleep. Means I won't be able to pray for aid too soon. Ify, don't fuck me up. I'm sorry, Ify, but I think I need your help. For my own sanity. However, how bad could it be? What possibly bad could happen here? It might be just like some kind of... Maybe each tower is like different weird spell or enchantment or illusion of something. Made by the Archmage. Should we sit down? Oh my god, I really do not want to do a mistake here. Okay, let's sit down. I think there might be worse situation I would need Ify to help me out. Okay? You down onto your foes quite merrily. This is no kind of place to sleep, but it's a great place to cross your legs. You try crossing them one way and then the other, but neither way is really comfortable. You are forced to stand up once more. Clearly, there is something wrong with the floor. You pause where you stand and regard the cracks in the flagstones underfoot. You trace them this way and that. They form loops, branch, and then rejoin. It is, you realize after some time, almost as thought all the stones fitted together. After tracing a crack for several minutes, only to have it disappear under your own boot. I think pray for aid is my only option. You have another try for the far door, though you are by now turned around enough that you can't really be sure which door is which. Stepping out into the open, you feel a slight headache coming on, as though you had drunk too much ale. Ooh, okay, I survived this one. You step back onto the path and follow its short way. 3 paths meet at this point in the shadow of the eastern rock. From the eastern tower you hear the finest sound of music. The wind picks up a little spray from the water and splashes it into your face. It stings where it touches you. Oh fuck. I am already starting regretting coming here. Like really badly. Oh. You lean out over to the path and look down into the water. It is black, reflectionless, as thought infinitely deep. The air seems to fizz and crackle with secret energy. Which way now? Okay, which tower we want to go now though? This one have some stones inside. This one looks like wooden floor. God damn it. I think when we go to east tower, we're gonna need to go back anyways, because there is no connection to the... Like, there is no other path. And I don't really want to go back this way, so... The sun is hot now. You enter the next tower nervously. A long entrance hallway turns a sharp corner, widening gradually. A page in the ceiling drips water. You hear the echo of music. Soft and rhythmic. Why are you doing this stuff? I mean, from one side, I don't want to get to kill myself because I'm in really big risk of dying, and then I would have to restart the whole entering to the thing, trying to get all items I get on the way here, and tag with every people I did till this point, which I'm obviously gonna do off camera if I had to. Okay, let's just check this tower. The hallway opens, without a door, onto a large space. A ballroom! The gilded ceiling is collapsing in places. The furnishings are long rotten, but still a melancholic tune is playing from somewhere in the walls. And on the polished wooden floor, dancers turn and whirl in a slow arcs. You hang back watching the dancers. The dancers sway deftly, but their rocking movements cannot disguise what they are. A group of corpses moving with mechanical perfection about the room. Their faces slack and rotten, they stare at nothing. The skin is like parchment worn to the bones where they grip their partners still. Across the hall is another door. Okay, there is no door in this place, but it makes me want to go on other side but why? I think the spell which shows you is it safe? I think there is a spell like that, quite sure there is. That might be kind of useful. I don't think I can even cast a spell here. Oh, I can. If they are dead, there is also revive from that spell. Let's just give a quick look. Find safe passage. Sure, 1 stamina. Fuck it, why not? We need to be safe about this. You cast the spell and the canvas rises up in your mind, but it's simply humming along to the waltz, and will not respond to your pleas. The music is hypnotic, tantalizing. I don't want to dance along. This sounds like awful idea. Maybe these people just get here by mistake. This room is enchanted and stuff. It's playing this hypnotizing music and they start dancing. But since it's magic, they were dancing for so long, they just kind of die while dancing, but they keep dancing. I think that's what's happening here actually. That seems to have sense in my head. Should we head for the far door? Just go. You step across the room heading for the far door, but in the middle you find yourself distracted by the... Oh fuck. Turning and turning about. The tune is simple and yet compelling, the riff quite hypnotic. You feel yourself driven to keep time. Your peace carries you back to the doorway you came in by, and there thankfully the sensation fades. I don't have my volume too much, but you probably can hear it. There's a heart beating in ambient, and when heart beating is in ambient, it means you don't want to be here anymore, because something bad will happen. You back quickly away from the haunted ballroom, alarmed by its circling occupants. Yep, I wouldn't say it better myself. You return to the path and walk a short distance. The sun has reached its highest point now. 3 paths met at this point. In the shadow of the eastern rock from the eastern tower, you hear the music of the dancers. Every path seems weighed down with sadness and oppression. This is not a place to stand still. Okay, I think to not make this episode too long, we're gonna pause here. Because, that was quite interesting, I would say. Look how many of it... Oh my god, there is so much of them! At some point I'm gonna die here. This is the most sure thing about it is I'm gonna die in one of these towers at some point. One day. Hell knows. But I think I really feel compelled like to explore them just for the story's sake, because I'm curious what we could find there. Even though 2 out of all of those seems like really tricky place and you can you know, put yourself in danger, but I think the story might be, for the video, more interesting, so I'm gonna try to pass from tower to tower and just from my curiosity and hope I'm not gonna die in the process. That sounds like a good idea, right? Thank you very much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you did. Comment section is down below, and I wish you have a lovely weekend. Farewell.